Hey everybody, how we doing? Make sure you guys let me know if anything's weird with the audio balancing or whatnot. I played around with it a little bit for the Persona 5 stream, so... Hey Eva, how you doing? Typically what I do is I finish downloading and then I turn the stream on for this, that we don't have to sit through it all, but you know what? I just want to get this Wow, 41 megabytes. Whew, spicy. I have a glass bottle talking to me. That's concerning. When the alcohol talks back, you know it's time to quit. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on, load faster. Cool. Event, let's go. Exchange... Weathered coin. Let's... Oh, whoa, weathered material. Okay, so it's gonna be one of these events. Okay, well, let's look at the Ryusei-Go. That's actually pretty decent shot attack for a welfare head. It's the one we recently got, Virtue, at 2100, so 1700 is actually not really bad if you think about it. The Virtue was just really good for what it was. Alaya Vinyana, cool, so we get a freebie. 29%. Okay, so right away I'm going to tell you this head is a very nice pickup to get, because having a awakening on your head that can give you 29% melee boost for 44 seconds after waiting only 12 is a boon to most players that don't have an awakening like this. So it can be very good as a discount piece. Obviously the downsides is the general, overall stat values, but frankly, a headpiece you're looking at either for a shot build or as something for a buff or an awakening or trait for a melee machine. And since this is a melee trait, I personally think this is a really good welfare piece. So yeah, that's really nice. We're starting strong. Even comes with Ace Exclusive and mid-range. Ace Exclusive is great for shot attack, so if you don't use the awakening and you just want it for the shot attack, sure. Unfortunately, it is outdone by a lot of other heads. Virtue thinking of that one, and a lot of stuff in the premium select pool, even when you have it at maximum marks. But I think the EX skill, very nice. Anyways, let's keep going. Chest. With technique, shooting power boosted by 25%. That's a real comfy ability. And it has typical welfare chest stats, ace exclusive mid-range. I think that's actually very good. If your machine's technique, you just get a 25% boost out of the box, and you get ace exclusive, which is a really nice tag for shooters. You don't care so much about the stats per se on the chest, as most of the time it's really hard to find anything top tier, and even then the absolute best parts only have a stat advantage of about 700, because I don't think we've broken 1000 yet on melee attack or shot attack on chests yet. This is also a really good chest piece. Nice. So we're kind of 2 for 2 here for things that are really cool. I like the head a lot though. Arms, what do we got? Penetrating, super armor, completely useless. Crappy melee attack, really low shot attack. Alright, that's yeah, that's a write-off. Bye. Legs. When armor 70% or less, EX skill cooldown reduced. That's not going to be that useful, unfortunately, because, yeah, getting your armor that low, not easy when you think about it, because when you start taking damage, it's just going to kind of chain into itself, and that doesn't help you at the beginning either. Not very useful. Backpack. When attacking with physical, mid-shot attack raised. So your gun needs to be physical type, which there are some in the game for sure, but they're a lot more scarce than beam. And on top of that, mid-shot attack raised by 14%. It's a low percentage boost, and paired with that, mid-shot means that you're shooting from mid-range. It's a lot like the long shot and close shot. So most beam rifles work at mid-shot. I'm not sure about physical, because submachine guns typically work at close. So in general though, it's not really that great of a part. Ace exclusive is a good tag, but it doesn't save the part, and the stats are welfare. Weapon. Apparently they changed how pull rates work for rate up parts. You might want to check that. Okay, I can look at that after this. Battle Axe, 2298. That's not terrible for melee attack, I guess. Wind Edge, what's your spread? DB? Not really that useful. Okay, the melee weapon's not really that great. And the weapon. A submachine gun. 2298 shot attack, physical range weapon. Reload speed's not really something you want to work towards getting. It's nice as a little cherry on top, but yeah, Ace exclusive tag's nice, but much like the other parts, it's just not going to save it. Okay, honestly though, this is good. The head and the chest on this, really nice parts. The rest of them, not so much. But hey, you know what? This is kind of really nice. We at least had 2 parts on this that were good instead of the typical like 1. Ooh, I see 5-star molds in here. Oh, does that mean we have the event blueprints back? Yes, we do. We have the Age, we have the Rosen Zulu, we have the Hyaku Shiki. Wow, nice, good selection. You can watch the past videos I did on these, but from just a general overview, you want the Dodds rifle. Initial EX skill charge boost by 12% when you have power attribute, so if your machine is power, it's great for melee suits. Anyways, moving on here. Okay, let's look at the gacha. We'll start with the Crossbone X2. What do we got? What do we got? Long shooter, long shot. That's okay, I guess. Problem is you're limiting yourself to the weapon type. If it is just long shooter, your general shot damage was raised, that'd be really nice. But because it requires the attack to be long shot, kind of iffy on that. High firepower is nice. Force base, not so much. 3177 shot at max. No, it's okay. It'd be a filler part, I think, for most builds. Aesthetically, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, this part I don't think is really worth wailing for. It looks nice, but it's just not. You can just premium select it anyways if you really need it, but it's just not worth it. Chest, okay, stats look okay. High firepower again and for space. BB plus, ooh, and you can move while firing. That probably, yeah, okay, no, so that's a Vulcan type under a different name. Okay, not that great. Even though it has high specs on it, I don't think that's going to be that useful. Then again, I thought the same thing about the normal crossbone chest, the X1. Under advisement, I'm gonna put out the hot take of I don't think it's gonna be that good in comparison to what's available. 796 melee, 384 shot attack, high firepower. What is this? Reload speed boost. It's not a great shot arm. It's not nowhere near a good melee arm, and the trait's pretty much worthless. Not really. Okay, legs. What do we got? Stats look like stats. High firepower and Ace exclusive. Okay, so these could be pretty handy legs for a shot build, depending on what you're doing. Trait is completely worthless though for shot machines. AC minus spread. We have tons of these types of skills. The Heat Dagger, Blade Rush, whatever. I would put that under the think about this for a shot build because it has the 2 really good tags for shot builds. Ace exclusive and high firepower. Okay. What else we got? This is a big list of parts, Jesus. Alright, backpack with power attribute, EX skill pierce. No, okay, that's not. I still don't know how good pierce is. High firepower, ace exclusive. Again, really good tags. Trait's not really that great, general stats. So again, this could be another part you might want to consider for a shot machine, depending on what you're building. Actually, this looks like it would sync pretty well with the Ryusei-Go chest because they're both power parts and they have high firepower and ace exclusive. So maybe there's some what's the word? Symbiosis there. Is that the word? I don't think that's the word. There was a word I was looking for, and I'm pretty sure that's not it. High firepower Gundam type, Jovian Stinger. Unleash a Barrage, raise your melee defense, DA minus. That doesn't look like that great of a skill, and the melee attack's really low end on that. That's, if anything, I would say that goes on a shot machine for the high firepower tag, because it's just not looking like it does anything useful, frankly. Synergy, yeah, that's word. Thank you, Flammy. I don't know why that word escaped me so hard. Oh, Beam Zanba. Okay. While high firepower, initial EX skill charge boost by 20% with the high firepower tag. Okay, so I'm definitely going to say that is really nice for a shot build. Its low melee attack doesn't really lend it to melee builds. If you can suffer losing the 1000+ melee attack though, maybe. But the high firepower tag wouldn't be on a melee machine anyways, so that looks really nice. I'm pretty sure that's going to find a way onto a... Actually, no, that definitely is going to get a spot on my premium select list for this coming month. That's really nice. I like that. Cool. Cool. The Xant Buster. 3997 shot attack. Wow, hello partner. High firepower, ace exclusive, the 2 tags you can ask for. Special shot crit rate, unfortunately the trait is bad, but you have a extremely high shot attack. It's beam rifle, so it's one of the most flexible ranged weapons, and it comes with the 2 best word tags for shot. This is a really good gun. This is a really nice gun. I'm gonna remember you. You and me. End of the month, we got a date. I'm gonna have to put you on my list, I think. Alright, Buster Gun. What do we got from you? High firepower Gundam type, 3997, long shooter job, EX skill no, that's a flat number. Whenever I see a flat number on damage reduction or damage boost, it's just, forget about it. It's not gonna be that great of a trait. Unfortunately, you just pale in comparison to your sibling. You still have the high stats, but man, everything else is just so lackluster on you. No. You're just not great for shot builds. It does have an interesting aesthetic though, you are right, glass bottle. And while power attribute, enemy shooting power reduced by 30%. Okay. That could be pretty useful. High firepower Gundam type, decent defensive stats. Might be something to think about for melee builds. I don't know how useful it's going to be in general though. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, on to the next machine. Okay. Gundam Bael. Oh, you also have the Alaya Vinyana. 39% melee attack, 20% boost, and you stun large foes more easily. Huh. Neat. Close combat, 4 space, has some melee attack on it, really low shot attack. I like the awakening. I like that we can ticket it. I think for our next video, I'm going to do something different for the audio source because I don't like how this is glitching out on me. Okay. Well, that's interesting. We have similar, I think, already in the premium select pool. Don't we? Close combat though is nice. 4 space, not so much. But it's definitely worth getting. Even though it has parts that I'm pretty sure are similar in the premium select pool, aesthetically it's very interesting. Chest. With technique attribute, buff EX skill effect up by 1%. Okay, close combat again, 4 space. Stats aren't really anything to write home about. Okay. That could be useful, I guess. It depends on if it's multiplicative or additive. Play it by ear, it's not really something I'd go out of my way for, though. Looks nice. Alright, arms. I do like the way the Gundam Bael looks, though. Well, do sabers equipped melee power boost? Hey, look, it's the Susanoo arms, if they weren't welfare. Yeah, and it comes with the stats you'd expect, too. So these are literally Susanoo arms, just different stats. What about the word tags though? I can't remember. The Susanoo arms? What were their word tags? Let me check real quick. Were they on you? No. Oh, I accidentally just unequipped it from my machine. Whoops. 5-star. Susanoo arms. Oh, there they go. Oh no, that's the legs. There's the arms. Come here, you. Close combat for space. So that's the same tags. So it's literally the Susanoo arms. That's hilarious. Yeah. The Gundam Bael arms are literally the Susanoo arms with better stats. Well, there you go, guys. I don't need to tell you any more about this part, do I? Moving on. Legs. Spirit of Agnica, cool. Attack using 2 blades to signal, okay, cool. D A-, 3 seconds initial start time. Close combat Gundam type. Not really that great. The spam is nice, but I just don't think it's really, no. It's okay. I don't know if I would call the devs lazy. What they've done is, even though we could get the Susanoo arms at 5-star and cap them very quickly and very easily, by doing this, they're giving players that didn't play for the Susanoo event an alternative way to get the part. Granted, it's not going to be as easy to get to EX10, but they have the option at least. And yeah, I'd say that's at least a start. I do wish they would start bringing back those prior event suits more often, because we do have 3 more in the shop right now. But until they start making it more of a common occurrence, Anyways, the wings. Electromagnetic Cannon, B+C. That's an okay spread, close combat Gundam type, stats, So, I don't know what I was expecting from the wings, honestly. I knew they were going to have the cannons, but I wasn't sure if they were going to be like, knock my socks off or anything. It's a part, you know, it does its due. I think it's definitely more as the aesthetic choice. I don't think whaling for them is really a smart idea. Weapons with technique attribute EX skill powered boost. That's a healthy boost. That's a percent. 30%'s big. Good melee attack. Okay. So this could be a good part. Depends on your build. Depends on the other parts you have available. And depends on your attribute. But I think that these are a part that can be used in a variety of builds to really increase your damage output. It depends on the EX skills, depends on your cooldowns, a whole bunch of other things, but yeah. Yeah, look at these dinky knives. You're not wrong. In comparison to the Gerbera Pierce, or the Gerbera Straightened Tiger Pierce, they definitely do pale in comparison, but as a standalone part in a vacuum, they're not bad. Yeah, the problem with competing against those parts is it is impossible. You can't compete against the Kai's dual blades. It's just not possible. The only way is if the stats started at like 4.5k or some nuts number like that. So, anyways, pilots, let's go. We're gonna start with Angelo. I'm pretty sure Angelo's the 3-star. Yes. Cool, okay. So he is an outfighter. He has Xeon, 4-space tags, and penetrating super armor. Stats are 558. Hot trash, roll for him if you like him. Moving on to the actual 4-star of this banner. I've noticed that there's almost no reason to ever talk about the 3-star pilots. Okay, he's a long shooter. 1602 shot attack. Sight, with speed attribute, all damage output boosted by a flat number. Not that great. High firepower transformer. That's a interesting setup you got there, Heero. Interesting setup. Your trait's not really that useful. Your stats are comparable to other things in the pool. The word tag's nice though. I like seeing high firepower on a long shooter. Gives me a good way to replace Trias? Yeah. Anyways, he's okay. He's nothing groundbreaking. I assume there's going to be another version of him that comes out relatively soon. Anyways, with that, I've wrapped up the impressions part of the video. Now, someone did mention that some drop rates, or the pull rates, have changed for the rate up part, so I'm going to look at that now. So if you were just here for the impressions, you can skedaddle. Let's take a look at these drop rates. 585, 5%. Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh. Half a point. Okay. Ooh. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, because these all belong to him. Okay. So hold on. 7, 14, 21. Okay. So, from what I can tell here, they seem to have set it up so you get a 3.5% chance of pulling the banner rate up suit, and then you have the remaining 1.5% chance of pulling something else. That's not bad. I don't know how that compares to the way that it was before. But those numbers don't seem too bad. Because if you think about it mathematically, right, if you have a 5% chance to pull a 4-star part, and 3.5% of that is going to be a banner part, those odds are really, really good. That's like, what, 70-something% chance? Higher? It's crazy. Oh, maybe it's a little lower. Maybe it's like 68. But yeah, man, that's really good. Yeah. So, I like that. That's nice. I don't know how it worked before, but I'm pretty sure it was worse chances than that. So, you get your bonus coin for it. Oh, they have the pre and post on notices? Cool. Let's go take a look. Thank you, chat. Oh, that's why the audio's stuttering. My phone is actually small furnace in my hand right now. Okay. Regarding pickup drop rate changes. Blah, 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 blah. Pre-revision. The drop rate is about 0.3%. The drop rate totals to about 1.5 when there are 2, blah, blah, blah. Post revision. Okay, so what they've done is they've... Ooh. Oh, they even changed Sokai numbers too. Okay, so let's take a little better look at this. For each featured 4-star, the drop rate's about 0.3%. If there's 5 kinds of featured, the drop rate totals to 1.5. When there are 2 featured, okay. If there are 10 kinds, then drop rate totals 2. And now what they've done is they've just changed that to a flat number, 3.5%, and it's divided among all the parts available in the pool. Okay. My opinion, right off the bat, that's a really nice quality of life change. The way it worked before favored if the pool was really large and had a ton of parts. This just flat out favors whatever the rate up is, because that's the thing a lot of people complain about. You get a purple, wouldn't be whatever's on rate up. With this change, they've just said outright, you have over 50% chance to pull one of the rate up parts instead of something unrelated, and it no longer has to do with how many parts are related to it in the pool. That's nice. Let's look at the Sokai changes. Drop rate was 0.6%. If there are 5 kinds, blah, blah, blah. Post revision, 1% per Gunpla part instead of 0.6. So they've almost doubled the drop rate. Okay. It's not bad. Especially considering the Sokai solo purple part rate is 7%. So 5% out of 7%. So I wholeheartedly believe that this is a very good first step towards the pool dilution problem. Because that's one of the biggest issues people have. You roll, and you don't get anything that's on the rate up. You'll get other unrelated purples, but with this change, that chance is slowly being reduced lower and lower and lower. Now, I will say that there's definitely still room for improvement, because personal experience is whenever there's a rate up or something like this, typically it's weighted 80% towards one of the new rate up things versus anything else in the highest rarity bracket anyways. But I will definitely say these rates are a lot better than they used to be, and I think if they continue going forward by splitting the banners up so that each new unit has its own dedicated banner, that overall people will find this to be an unbelievably good quality of life update. Of course, this really hurts the players that kind of wanted to get both parts or either parts or didn't care, but for the players that really like a specific suit, like let's say you love the Gundam Bael and you don't want anything to do with X2, this is exactly what you wanted. And going forward, if future events do the same thing, I think overall it's a positive change if they split it up. We'll see what happens though, right? We won't know until we get there. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is very good. This patch was nice. The welfare looks really healthy. A couple of the parts are really nice on it. The gacha stuff looks okay. Nothing like blow your brains out. But yeah, it's nice. And then obviously the quality of life changes. So 10 out of 10 devs, keep it up. You keep moving feet in the right direction. You've gotten a little slower over time. I'll put that out. You've gotten slower, but you're still doing work. That's what matters. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.